Hello everyone and welcome back yet again to another daily update video. My name is CryptoStash and I hope you're all having an amazing week. Currently it is Friday and let's get right to the charts. As right now Bitcoin is at a breaking point. Currently, as you can see, we are testing the resistance flip into support level yet again. For a third day in a row, price is looking bearish. But as you know, we have been having this structure for the past 2-3 weeks. Basically, the past 18 days, we have been having 2 or 3 red candles down and then a continuation up. So will this repeat right now, or are we about to lose this level? This is what I'm gonna talk about in this video. Currently, as you can see, we have been rejecting from this very key level right here, which is the point of control where the most of the volume has traded during this range. So right now, this is a very key zone. Once we hit that level, you can see we clearly had a reaction. This was my first zone to look for a taking profit, since it is possible that we reach the value area high, but we first take it, as you know, level by level. So this was my first level to look for profits and I took some. So right now you can see we are coming down on the 4-hourly around the EMAs. Last time we were right here, we did not break through the EMAs and then we went up and hit this level. So right now we are testing those EMAs yet again, currently testing that 50 EMA. And if we start dropping down towards here and we start losing some levels, flipping those EMAs towards into resistance, basically we start trading below them, then price makes a bearish retest, then this is possibly going to be very bearish in the short term. But the trading plan is simple. As long as we do not lose this level right here, we remain bullish. If we lose this level and get a bearish retest confirmation, then of course we start to see things bearish, and we start of course looking for our targets towards the downside. You gotta adapt to the market and react to the market. This is how we trade these markets. Of course, you also want to look at the dollar and the stock market. Stock market is currently weak. The S&P 500 is dropping. The Nasdaq is also dropping. You can see it has been trending down since this high right here that we made in June. This is, you could potentially say, a bull flag, and we're gonna see another break towards the upside like we had the last time that you can see they consolidated and then we got a massive pump. So basically we are looking for something like this to play out again potentially. Of course, this is how only for the stock market. You want to be looking at the dollar as well. The dollar is currently strong. We are looking for higher targets for the dollar, and as you know, since the dollar index is strong, Bitcoin and the stock market, they of course tend to struggle. Total market cap right now is losing the daily 50 EMA. As you can see, we failed to stay above it, which is also a potential bearish sign for, of course, the short term, and we are looking for targets lower. We have marked out right here this target for the total market cap, which is sitting just at 1.7 trillion. And as you know, we have yet to test the 200 weekly EMA on the total market cap. Bitcoin hasn't tested it as well. It is very close, as you can see right here, around 68.3k. We could get a retest coming into next week, but as you can see right now, things are looking very weak. So we might still do something like this. It is very possible, and then we actually reject. But for right now, these are just the macro analysis. Now let's get to the short term. You can see right here we had price go up. We had of course some shorts closing out right here. Longs were starting to open up around this level, but as you can see right now, they have started to close out again with the small pump that we have. With the small dump, I mean, we dropped down like 1.3%. The delta is potentially starting to come out right here. So if we see the delta continue to drop, then of course we are going to start looking for the prices lower, which are going to be excuse me, somewhere around those levels, which got front trend before. So we want to see those levels potentially get taken out before we actually want to see a reversal. On the liquidation heat map, you can see 63.5k is the key level. This is where most of the liquidity is sitting right now, and this is potentially where the market makers are gonna take price first before we actually see a reversal. Fear and Greed index right now is sitting at 37. Basically nothing new here. Spot ETFs on the other side, we are starting to see some big bearish outflows again, with over 200 million of sell-off, with BlackRock being in the lead, of course, selling over 200 million of the spot ETF, which is of course why Bitcoin is struggling right now. Long versus shorts ratio for the day, we're starting to see, you can see the past couple of days, the past 2-3 days, we had more buyers, and right now they have started to flip bearish. The bigger whales on Hyperliquid right now is also flipping bearish, which is something to keep in mind of. We don't have any news left for today, so we could basically, you could say that this right here is a Friday sell-off, only like 1.3%, but still we could get a bigger Friday sell-off, maybe towards down, as I said, 63.5k. That's gonna give us around 3.3% of a move, which would be a pretty nice move to catch. Of course, not a financial advice. This is just my outlook for the markets. And I believe this have covered it for this Friday, guys. Hope you liked it, and I'll see you again in the next one. Bye.